Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it officially brings us to Dollywood, where they actually just kicked off the Smoky Mountain Christmas celebration. There's lots of brand new happenings around the parks, so I thought it'd be fun to come out, check out all of the newest merchandise around the theme park, a whole bunch of the new holiday decor, and also a whole bunch of the new happenings in general. Like I was saying, there's so many new things going on. They have a new 2025 Christmas tasting pass. They have also a whole bunch of brand new shows around Dollywood, and I do actually want to check out some of the crowd levels and posted wait times so you could plan your trip to Dollywood. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. And I did want to mention, Dollywood actually just started their holiday hours. So they used to open at 10 a.m. like during the summertime, but right now with the colder months, they do open at 11 a.m. And we actually just came to Dollywood for the opening day of Smoky Mountain Christmas. We did buy the tasting pass, try a bunch of the different food offerings, catch some of the assorted shows and different happenings around the park. I'll actually link that video in the description box of this one. As I'm actually making my way through the security checkpoint area, I did want to point out the low crowd levels this morning, and they already get you hyped up for Christmas. They're literally playing Christmas music on the way into Dollywood. And now that we've officially made our way past the security checkpoint, I did want to mention Sevier County here is still doing Sevier County ticket days. You can get a park ticket from November 1st to November 9th for only $5 if you're a Sevier County resident. And if you do want to upgrade it to an annual pass, they'll actually give you the full price of the ticket versus the $5 you paid to actually put towards your annual pass. And before you even enter the park, they actually have the park maps out front here. This actually is like the whole map, the show schedule, and your experience guide. So this is where it's going to tell you all of the different show times. There's the Dollywood Express for Christmas time. It's going to show you a whole bunch of the different food offerings for this year's festival as well. So as soon as you come inside Dollywood, they have that must-do photo op by the Show Street Palace Theater. This is really cool though. It has like the Dollywood logo, 40 years, and Smoky Mountain Christmas. Let's come over this way though. Lots of twinkling Christmas trees. I think we'll actually start over here at the Emporium. Check out some of the new holiday merchandise here. And a great thing though, if you get some merchandise around Dollywood, so you don't have to carry it around all day, you can actually have it sent here and picked up at the end of your park day at the Emporium. So many awesome new things right off the bat though, like this adult size pullover, a hoodie dashing through the snow. You have Santa Claus, a Christmas tree, and some reindeer. This is a nice heavy material for $45. Looks like they even have some brand new reindeer plushies. And again, these are really soft. A nice little take home for the holidays. I like these a lot. Like they have the little antlers. Look on this bottom shelf though. They literally have like some cowboy hats. Very, very festive for the holidays though, with the sparkly green and gold. You got like the little holly berries. Then over here they have some gifts and different stocking stuffers. This is very delicious Dollywood's apple butter. I can't hype this up enough. These are $10 a piece. They have a couple other adult-sized pullover sweatshirts though. A Smoky Mountain Christmas. You have like the old pickup truck with the Christmas tree in the back. They do have them in a couple different colors. And just like that adult-sized pullover that I showed you, the sweatshirt, they do even have your long-sleeve graphic t-shirts with that same design. Let's actually come over this way and see what else we have doing though. Okay, so here's a really awesome Christmas ornament. Actually comes in a really fancy box that says Dollywood. It's literally a loaf of like the cinnamon bread from the grist mill. These are $25 a piece. And here's another brand new holiday graphic t-shirt. Today is a Dollywood and cinnamon bread kind of day. So this goes perfect with that ornament. These are only $20 a piece. So many great Christmas ornaments this year at Dollywood, though. Of course, you have to check out the butterfly. This one's actually covered in rhinestones in a nice fancy box for $20. They have the Dollywood Express Christmas ornament. And again, the attention to detail is just super good. That one is $25. They even have your Dollywood Smoky Mountain Christmas snow globes. Let's stir this puppy up though. You have like the big Christmas tree. On the backside though, like you have the grist mill, some trees, even the little church here at Dollywood. That one is $35 and a really nice like tall blown glass Christmas tree ornament. Definitely new Christmas offerings everywhere I look today though. Here is another adult size pullover sweatshirt. It says Howdy Santa. You have Santa Claus with a little cowboy hat. That one actually says Dollywood at the bottom. But these are, let's see here, $40 a piece. They do have a brand new flannel pajama bottom here. This has the Dollywood logo with the butterfly with the elastic band. These are $40 a piece. And over here, it looks like there's a couple other brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts. Again, perfect for the park, for the cooler weather. You got some Christmas ornaments. Actually, it says from the Smoky Mountains. You have the Dollywood logo and some gingerbread man. This one is $40. Next to that one is a really cool one with the Dollywood graphic. I like this though. You got like some Christmas wrapping paper designs. You have the little wreath on the front for $45. On the opposite side though, they still do have some of like the Fall Harvest Festival merchandise. Of course, you have to check out some of the assorted coat of many colors offerings. So here's a really nice Christmas stocking that's embroidered with Dolly Parton's facsimile signature with that patchwork design for $17. It does look like there's even more new holiday offerings though. I actually missed this our first visit for Smoky Mountain Christmas. This is a nice graphic t-shirt with Dolly with the holly berries and the snowflakes. That shirt is $25. It does look like they do have that same design and like the matching pullover hoodie. They do say Dollywood at the bottom as well. This material is very heavy, so that'll keep you warm. And then a couple other assorted Christmas ornaments that I want to show you. This one says Dollywood Parks and Resorts, Dolly Parton, Tennessee. These are $15, so a pretty good deal. Here's like an old cassette. It says I Will Always Love You. You have Dolly's facsimile signature. And they do have this one here in the shape of a butterfly with Dolly's signature. Here's even more of the brand new Dollywood merchandise though. So here's a really cool adult size pullover sweatshirt. This has like your raised lettering like a spirit jersey for Dollywood. I actually really like all the sparkles. This one is $40. They do have a couple brand new spirit jerseys as well. This one has all of like the gold flaking, the Dollywood logo with some really nice like star, almost like Christmas garland. That one is really neat. Underneath there, like how cool is this spirit jersey? Kind of has like a retro, like 3D, like Minecraft design. It says Dollywood. You have some bells, some Christmas trees, some snowflakes here at the bottom. Let's see what we got in terms of price. This one is $75, and they do even have these super duper fuzzy adult size spirit jerseys. You have your raised lettering for Dollywood with the bells, and underneath there you kind of got like some silver tinsel. This is like a fuzzy design though, so really soft. These will keep you warm in the Smokies. I'm loving all these new Christmas trees they have scattered throughout the area. Like instead of the pumpkins, they replaced everything with Christmas trees, with twinkling lights, and Christmas garland is everywhere at Dollywood. And now that we've checked out a whole bunch of the new merchandise over at the Emporium, I want to head a little bit further into Dollywood. I think we'll actually head up towards like Wildwood Grove, check out some of the new holiday decor over that area, merchandise, and posted wait times for attractions. And here's a brand new attraction coming in 2026 at Dollywood, Night Flight Expedition. I am super excited for this. I actually heard they just recently put some track onto the roller coaster portion, so we definitely want to check out some updates there. This is so hard to believe though. Literally just days ago we were having the Great Pumpkin Luminites here at Dollywood. We were just making our way into Timber Canyon. Now there's all snowflakes up, Christmas trees, and again this is all lit during daytime even. This will look incredible at nighttime though. It looks like the Great Pumpkin Luminites archway has officially been replaced. Now we're entering Glacier Ridge. And again, this is lit up even during the morning hours at Dollywood. But so many cool photo ops that they have for the holiday season. Guys, this is seriously everything though. They have like some old school like original Christmas music playing in the background. Even during the morning hours though, this looks really, really beautiful. Actually, it looks like there's another archway coming up here. The Arctic Passage, Glacier Ridge. They do have the Christmas lights all up for that right now as well. And everything is lit. Let's make our way throughout the Arctic Passage. This is definitely like super duper beautiful, even during the morning hours and daytime. I could just imagine what this is like at nighttime though. Listen to the music playing, the twinkling lights. I love this. I absolutely love this. Let's actually make our way past Whistle Punk Chaser over here to Dropline Bay. So they do have a new sign up here for Glacier Ridge, and it's all decorated really beautifully for the holiday season. Check this out. They got some polar bears hanging out with the twinkling lights literally on top of like little icebergs. They got some Christmas trees scattered throughout this area. Seriously though, what a beautiful morning to be at Dollywood. Let's actually make a little pit stop over here by the Mystery Mine roller coaster. They do have another fun little gift shop with some different holiday offerings that I haven't seen around some of the other sections of the park. Like here's a really cool bubble wand, literally a nutcracker though. It does say Dollywood on the handle. It looks like they have a couple different offerings though. Like here's a cool little gingerbread man. Look at him there like wearing a Santa hat. These are super duper cool. Even some brand new, more of like a V-neck pullover hoodie. This is the adult version. You got the little holly berries. Again, more of like a gingerbread design for $45. It does look like they even have a kids design. In case you want to do like matching hoodies, the kids ones are $40 a piece. Check this out though, like they have a cowboy Santa hat. Definitely very, very festive for the holidays. You got the really nice fuzzy material on the front. Even a cool pair of like reindeer ears with the holly berries. The cool thing about these though, these actually light up, which is really neat. So very festive for Dollywood for the holidays. Here's yet another adult size pullover sweatshirt. Look at this snowman there. 'Tis the season to sparkle at Dollywood. That one is $40, but they do have that in two different colors. It looks like they do even have a really nice selection of clearance merchandise for the 40th anniversary celebration of Dollywood. How's about this for a good deal? Your drinkware hats, tote bags, wrist bags, and ornaments are only $10 a piece with any purchase. Then again, these are hand-blown glass ornaments with the 40th anniversary logo. Parks and Resorts, only $10 with any purchase. They have a couple really tall stainless steel cups. These are double-sided though, the 40 years, Dollywood Parks and Resorts. That's a really cool item. So these are part of that same deal. They have more of like a cobalt blue stainless steel cup, and then like the black with the silver. Originally $20, now $10 with any purchase. Next to that is a adult size graphic t-shirt. 40 years of loving every moment. You got like the guitar. This one is $20. Then a couple different adult size baseball caps to go with that. You can see like the Great Smoky Mountains there. This one's embroidered Dollywood Parks and Resorts with the 40 years patch. These are $20 a piece. They do have two different baseball caps. That being said, holy moly, it is unbelievable over this direction by Wildwood Grove. There is virtually nobody in this section of the park. Some more Christmas trees and that little snowman scattered throughout. Okay, so let's actually make our way throughout Wildwood Grove. Check out some of the posted wait times for attractions, but even more archways with some festive like holiday colors. Look at the snowflakes, the Christmas trees, and all of the twinkling lights before you even head inside Wildwood Grove. A quick little update though, they do have a ticket information booth where you can purchase your tickets to like Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show, Titanic, Dolly Parton Stampede, and Hatfield and McCoy Dinner Feud. I'll actually link our videos we did from Titanic and Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show in the description box of this video. I will say this though, whether it's your first time at Dollywood or literally your 100th time, there is seriously nothing like Christmas at Dollywood. being here in the Great Smoky Mountains, a little bit of chill in the air, and just hearing the Christmas music is so nice. Here's a fun little ride for the kiddos, Black Bear Trail. So you can come over to here, ride these little bouncing black bears at Dollywood. It's actually a walk-on right now. Literally nobody in ride for this attraction at the moment. I actually want to head over to Big Bear Mountain entrance, check out some of the posted wait times for some of the attractions here in Wildwood Grove. But again, they're funneling the Christmas music throughout. It's decorated really nice for the holiday season. And we could check out some of the new updates for Night Flight Expedition. Like I was saying, they just added some coaster track to the attraction, which is really cool. Okay, so Treetop Tower is currently a 0-minute wait. The Barnstormer, 0-minute wait. Dollywood Express, the next departure is 12 p.m. There's a couple different rides though are temporarily closed or delayed at the moment. Let's actually come over to the back section though of Big Bear Mountain, get a closer little peek-see of the different construction updates for Night Flight Expedition. You can see like the massive building there off in the distance, literally with the track of Big Bear Mountain. Let's see what we got though. Oh yeah, so you can kind of see some of the area over this direction with some of the track there. Looks like they have some big construction vehicles working at the moment as well. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop Rooney over to Mountain Grove Merchants and see what type of merchandise they have inside. Okay, so you can get some of your assorted Big Bear Mountain roller coaster merchandise here. You got like the roller coaster track. That one says Dollywood. Kind of like a flame design for Big Bear Mountain. That one is really neat. Here's another one. I don't think I've seen this one before. It says Big Bear Mountain Dollywood. Length 3,990 feet. Height 66 feet. Speed 48 miles per hour. That one is $20. They kind of have like the same difference, like the same type of design with the roller coaster track, all of the stats there. The ride time is 99 to 104 seconds. Right up ahead though is a really cool graphic t-shirt. Dollywood Big Bear Mountain. You have like a big Jeep here on the front and then like the little Dollywood license plate, kind of like it's popping out the front. And then right over here is definitely some beanies you're going to want to check out for the holidays on the chilly Dollywood days. This one says Mama Bear with a little black bear for $25. They do have a couple different versions of them though, which is really nice. Here's yet another cool adult size pullover hoodie. Again with the Great Smoky Mountains. You have a bear there and it says Dollywood, Tennessee. These are $50 a piece. This is why you definitely have to look in a bunch of the stores here at Dollywood because they do all sell different merchandise. Here's some more adult size pullover sweatshirt. Holly Jolly Christmas with the little snowman there. These are $40 a piece. They do have them in 2 different colors. And then right up ahead is a pack of really cozy socks, again with the little snowman. It says these ones are the actual world's softest socks for $17. Even some assorted adult-sized baseball caps. This one's embroidered Big Bear Mountain on the front. And then you do have the Dollywood logo. That one is $20. Next to that is a really cool design, though, kind of like a bear slash the front there. You got that same graphic for Big Bear Mountain. And you could even purchase some of your assorted Dollywood snacks at this gift shop. They have some Cajun hot mix, roasted salted blanched peanuts. Still got some candy corns here left over. You can get some gummy watermelon rings and some sour sidekicks for the kiddos. But you could even get some different freeze-dried candies and some gourmet popcorn. And here's a sight I never thought I would see before. They have a massive black bear wearing like a Santa cowboy hat. Like how cool is that? That is everything. And now that we've checked out a bunch of the newest happenings over in Wildwood Grove, let's actually continue our way throughout Dollywood, check out some more park updates and new happenings. Since we're actually by the Mystery Mine Coaster, I did want to mention it is currently closed for the remainder of the 2025 season. That will open back up next year. But again, the Christmas theming is scattered all throughout this area with these beautiful archways with some really nice snowflakes. Over here at Glacier Ridge, you can also purchase your 2025 tasting pass. These are $42.99. If you are a diamond pass holder or gold, you can get them for $39.99. But they do have some of the assorted desserts like your red velvet funnel cake and also these delicious looking apple fritters. These look crazy good. You can use on your tasting pass. Here's some of the different things that they normally sell, like some mini cinnamon bread, a little bit of a tongue twister, your funnel cakes, and all types of cool toppings. Definitely this whole area by the Wild Eagle roller coaster attraction, super duper easy going this morning. Holy moly though, get a load of this over at the bottle toss game. Check out the sheer size of these candy canes you could win. That has to be the largest plushie I've ever seen before. They have some Santa Claus plushies you could win for the holiday season. And then dangling on the opposite side is some gingerbread men. I'm loving all the new plushies for the holidays though. Look at this one. You have a peppermint cat Pacino, a little bit of a tongue twister. They have some little reindeer with like gold antlers and little scarves on. And then over here is some really cool little garden gnome with snowflakes and dressed up as Santa Claus. This whole section of the theme park though is such a great little area to come walk through, especially when it is nighttime. They have all these strands of lights scattered throughout this area. And again, it kind of drops like snowfall. Listen to the noise though. Just very, very peaceful. Let's actually take a moment to look inside like this old wooden schoolhouse replica. But the theming even continues over there. Like they have it all decked out for Christmas with some lights and snowflakes. But you can actually come up here and look inside. Such a fun little thing to check out though. We have Cram Superior map of Tennessee hanging on the wall over there. And again, you have all of like the students' desks. Looks like there's some papers, some books, like a dunce cap over there. And they do have like an actual photo of like what this would have looked like back in the day with all the students at their desk. Look at the golden rule. Do unto others as others would have them do undo to you. You have like the teacher's desk in the back there with a little apple on the front. Also part of Glacier Ridge. They're calling this section Valley Falls. So they do have some more Christmas trees over here, some polar bears like scattered throughout this area. Of course you have this really nice like waterfall feature, but it looks like a couple of the polar bears are on the loose. Over here at the Hickory House Barbecue, you could even purchase some hot chocolate, and I can attest to this. We vlogged this in a video. This hot chocolate is definitely very superior. One of the best hot chocolates we've ever had in a theme park. It's very rich and creamy. Let's continue on our way throughout Dollywood though. Head over by the church. It looks like they have all the Christmas trees all lit up and some wreaths in the windows. I absolutely love how they have the church decorated for the holiday season though. They have the banisters wrapped in garland. You can see like a massive Christmas tree like on the inside of the church right there through that door frame. They got some Christmas lights. Then up ahead at nighttime, all of these twinkling like snowflakes actually light up at nighttime. Let's just pass over this little bridge area because on the right hand side, we actually missed this our last visit. We didn't have a chance to see this really cool nativity scene. So I want to come over this way, see what we got doing. Look at the camel though. This is something else. Dollywood seriously like pulls out all the stops. The theming over by the church is seriously incredible. And of course, if you do want to come to the Robert Thomas Chapel, you can come see the candlelight carolers. We definitely still have to do that, but they have some of the different show times like 5 p.m., 5:45, 6:30, 7:30, and then 8:15. You could take advantage of that. And they do also have a Sunday service every Sunday at 3 p.m. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop over to the blacksmith shop though. Check out some of the different Christmas items they have. You could even like hands make your own knives and like different things on the inside, which is really fun. Here's some more great gifts and stocking stuffers, they're calling these. So they have some Christmas tree, like homemade horseshoes. They're kind of like frosted on the end there of the tree, just like it snowed. That one is $75. They have another massive one here, kind of like a reindeer. It has a red nose on the front, so that one's like Rudolph. They do still have some of those pumpkins again with the shoe horns. These are $65 a piece, but you can get so many fun things inside of this store. They have a huge selection of assorted wind chimes, like this one here. Look at that, when pigs fly. You could even get some custom signs for your house. These all range in different prices, but you can get like the numbers for your house. Some different things like your name, like Establish that one, 1980. That one is $95. Their custom signs are made here though for $100 a piece. But you can see like the actual blacksmiths at work. Like I said, you could do like a whole class. Next up though is Granny Ogle's Ham and Beans. We actually did a whole video here for our YouTube channel, but you can get another like special item here for Smoky Mountain Christmas. They have smoked sausage, potato cheese soup. That looks really delicious. Here's some of the different things like you can get here though, like your pork rind and pimento cheese dip, a meatloaf platter, the ham, beans, and greens. That's what Brandy had. That was really good. And you can also get some strawberry shortcake. Another show you could take advantage of. This one is right across from the grist mill at the Valley Theater. They have Oh Holy Night, so they do have the show times down here on the bottom from 3:45 all the way up to 8 p.m. at nighttime. They have like a living nativity. Like how cool is that? But you can see like throughout this area, you can come back here and at least get a little peek-see. Kind of like what it looks like though. Yeah, how cool is this? There's some fireplaces, some Christmas trees. I really like this scene over here with the palm trees in the desert. This is actually too funny. Right over here in this pond area, you have like some duck decoys, and right in front of me, you have some actual ducks. Like, I wonder if they're gonna come up the steps. How fun is this? Some Dollywood theme park ducks hanging out by the duck decoys. I guess they're safe over here. That's really funny. And right across from that is a really fun, like almost like a little snow globe with some Christmas trees for Dollywood Parks and Resorts. So another one of those awesome photo ops. And again, the Christmas trees are lit. Next up though, let's head on over to Butterfly Strings Gift Shop. Check out some more different merchandise here at Dollywood. Right off the bat though, they have like a pressed penny machine on the outside. You can make some pressed pennies. They do have some clearance pairs of jeans and a whole little cart here. Looks like they have some Dolly Parton Funko Pops on clearance for only $10 a piece. Kind of showing some of the different items. Dolly's Heaven's Kiss lipstick exclusively sold here. Some Christmas ornaments and t-shirts. Here's some of the graphic t-shirts though with that heart design with the flowers. This one has like a big graphic with a Dolly with the big lettering. Next to that one is more of like a neon colored graphic t-shirt. You have a Dolly Parton's facsimile signature there at the bottom. They have a cool like retro design with Dolly with like big hair with all of like the different like groovy colors. And it's hard to be a diamond in a rhinestone world. This graphic t-shirt is $30. Again, it's covered in rhinestones. You have Dolly's facsimile signature. And then right underneath there is a really cool graphic t-shirt. It says Smoky Mountain DNA. Looks like you could even get some Elvis Presley graphic t-shirts. This one has the pink Cadillac, Graceland, and it says the King of Rock and Roll. That one's $25. You have the America Rocks shirt with the American flag with Elvis's signature. I like that a lot though, where he's like saluting. They have an adult-sized Tim McGraw graphic t-shirt. This one I do believe is $27. It says Back When at the bottom with the cowboy hat. and a whole bunch of assorted books you can get, like Sun Record Company, The Birth of Rock and Roll. We saw that actually over in Memphis. That is really cool. They have a Willie Nelson book, Elvis Presley, even a Wanda Jackson. Here's even some of the assorted Dollywood Loungefly. So this one is the brand new Christmas version with the red sequins. It's embroidered Dollywood with the gold hardware. These are all $90 a piece. They do have more of like a rainbow design. This one is embossed with the butterflies. It has the gold hardware and a very sparkly lettering for Dolly. That one is $90. Underneath there is almost like a vinyl record with Dolly's signature there on the front. That one's a big zipper compartment, but it is embossed with Dolly's signature for $90. I always like to check out the assorted baseball caps at this shop though. They always get a good selection of assorted like trucker hats. Look at all the rhinestones with Dolly. This one almost has like a little name badge on the front with the sparkles with the hot pink for Dolly. You have Raised on Dolly. So this one has like that rope design on the front. Everything's embroidered though, which is really cool. And here's some of the different pressed pennies you can actually get made though. Like they have a little guitar there with a microphone that says Dollywood. Some of the different attractions even though, like the River Rampage. That one's actually closed for the season. The water attraction, the lightning rod roller coaster pressed penny, and then one with Dolly's signature. Let's actually take advantage of some live music here at Dollywood. Appalachian Christmas. Look at this though. You can come out here, sit. They have some Christmas trees all lit. Let's take a seat and listen to some music. Actually checked out some of the live music here at Dollywood. Let's continue on our way throughout the theme park, see what else we can find. Some of the new festival food offerings and different things. Another booth right outside of Mountain Laurel, home of quality goods, is another spot where you can get some delicious food. They have some pork belly skillet. Looks like you get some cornbread stuffing, mashed potato. Okay, so that's the stuffing stacker. Okay, got a little confused there. Underneath there is the pork belly skillet, and they do also have some chicken. Look at that, almost like a soup there with sausage. These look really delicious. Let's actually head on over to Mountain Laurel, home of quality goods. Check out some of the different merchandise they have. Here's a really cool adult size long sleeve shirt though. This actually has beadwork where it says Mary on the front. Let's see here, that one is $64. Looks like you got some snowflakes on the side with some sequins. Everything is decorated really nice though with these beautiful like Christmas trees. This whole section screams Dolly though. Look at the little reindeer. They're kind of covered in like some more of like sparkly silver. You got this little Christmas tree with the Christmas ornaments on. So many cool things though. Here's a little cookbook with Dolly Parton, Rachel Parton George cooking a year of meals. So that's a cool little cookbook you can purchase at this gift shop. Lots of different Christmas trees and different things though. Here's some nice like holographic signs you can purchase as well. Like they have this massive Santa Claus. This thing has to be like 5.5 feet tall. They have like Santa's head, some reindeer. They kind of have like this 3D effect to them. Looks like they have some Christmas trees, even some of these smaller size canvases. These actually do light up though, like you have all the twinkling lights there, the stars lit on top of the Christmas tree, but you can purchase all of these. They have Santa Claus with his little lantern that's flickering. Underneath there is a really cool one though, probably my favorite. Kind of reminds me of like the Dollywood Express, how they put the Christmas wreath on the front. You got like the smoke coming out the top with the tree itself. Of course, you can get a whole bunch of Dollywood specific Christmas items like these kitchen towels. There's no place like Dollywood at Christmas. They actually have like little frillies at the bottom. They have a couple different designs though. 'Tis the season at Dollywood with all of the ribbons. Underneath there we have Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. Merry Dollywood Christmas. Then over here is like a really fun tote size bag I want to show you. This one has that same design, Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. They actually have some really tall like straps there if you are doing like lots of shopping in the park. And it looks like underneath there is kind of like the matching throw pillow. These are a really soft design though, with the same saying for Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. Next up though, let's actually head on up the little hill to Mountain Blown Glass, where you can get some demonstrations, make your own like blown glass Christmas ornaments, and they have a really awesome gift shop. Look at the fall leaves though changing colors. Just a beautiful area of the theme park. And right at the top of the hill is Mountain Blown Glass. Let's head on in though, check out some of the different merchandise, and we'll see if they're customizing any Christmas ornaments. So to make your own blown glass Christmas ornament, these are $49.99, and you have to be ages 6 years old and up. But like I said, this is a really cool thing to do, like make your own Christmas ornament to take home with you at Dollywood. They actually have like all the little pellets with like all the different colors and sparkles. Like they have a couple different like yellow colors, some mixed designs. These would make really nice colors though for the holiday season, where you can pick your own colors to make your own Christmas ornament at Dollywood. Let's actually head inside the gift shop though and check out some of the things that are already made that you can purchase. Here's some really fancy little Christmas trees with all the little Christmas lights. So these are ornaments though. It has like the little presents at the bottom for $23. They do have like these smaller size trees though. They actually have like little separate ornaments like candy canes, snowmen, some Christmas packages, and some actual Christmas trees on top, which is really neat. A couple other things I do want to show you though. So here's another design with the Christmas tree. So that one's an ornament with the little bows there at the bottom. They do have all these trees though, literally in a bunch of different designs. The cool thing though, if you are coming here, like they have these boxed up, and this one actually lights up in case you are traveling though and you don't want anything to break. So many fancy ornaments you can get for the holidays though. Like look at the Christmas wreath with the flowers there with the ribbon. These are all like handmade. That one is $20. Looks like they have some cardinals down there at the bottom for $20 a piece. So many different versions though of the actual Christmas wreath. Like they have one here with Santa Claus. It says Merry Christmas on the inside. They do have one with like a little Christmas tree on the inside. I'm loving this though. Some really unique like handmade Christmas ornaments and a great selection of like different snowmen. Here's some really massive designs here on the back side though. So they do have a bunch of different size Christmas trees with all different colors. The ones underneath there actually have like a really good sized display base. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are only $40 a piece, so not too bad for a really good sized tree. I'm loving all of the nutcrackers. Look at that, there's like a pink one, a nice bright red color. And of course, being at Dollywood, you have to check out some of the awesome butterfly pieces. So this is a cool statue with the butterfly. You have the little flower with the base. This one is $30. They do have like some smaller versions. Actually, it's like a little dangly charm there with the butterfly though. That one comes with the base for only $13. And they even have some colorful butterfly Christmas ornaments. That is such a really awesome way though to take home a custom piece to from your holiday celebration here at Dollywood. Like literally as I was making my way outside, they're actually making a little snowman statue, like hands made out of glass, which is really neat just to stand there and watch them. Even if you aren't buying like a Christmas ornament or like a blown glass statue, you can stand there and watch them make it. It is so crazy though, because literally just days ago where these new Christmas trees are, this used to be all like award-winning pumpkins for the fall time. Now it's all decorated beautifully with real Christmas trees. They're calling this section of the theme park though Christmas Reflections. So this is more of like a little lagoon waterway where they do have some really nice Christmas trees like scattered throughout the center section, where they do light these up at nighttime and it looks really incredible. Let's make our way throughout Market Square though, because you could purchase a bunch of different food offerings here with your 2025 tasting pass. So we'll check out some of the menus that they have on the outside. So right off the bat is Santa's skillet potatoes. So these are like your handmade chips that they do make here at Dollywood. Looks like there's like some cheese sauce and tomatoes on them. And they do have a holiday cranberry punch. That looks really delicious and festive for the holiday season. Definitely the big eye-catching thing on the opposite side of Market Square though is the massive Christmas tree for Christmas time. You got the big star on top and all of the Christmas balls on the bottom section. So these do actually light up at nighttime. Really cool to see though, either at daytime or nighttime at Dollywood. And yet another food booth with delicious offerings right outside of the Christmas tree. You can get some Christmas punch, buffalo chicken stuffed potato. We actually tried that with the tasting lanyard. You can get some creamy mushroom and chicken potato and some cinnamon sugar garlic nuts. This is definitely where a lot of the Christmas magic happens at Dollywood though. They have more of those massive Christmas ornaments over here, literally on either side of the walkway. This is also where the pumpkins were for Halloween and fall time, but now it's all Christmas ornaments and then like a forest of Christmas trees. Next up though, let's actually head inside Traditions Gifts and Apparel. Check out some of the merchandise inside here. They have a very festive holiday like wagon out in front and some Christmas graphic t-shirts with Santa Claus. So many nice adult-sized pullover sweatshirts though. This one is part of the Christmas collection. It says fa la 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 like a bunch of times on the front. This one is part of the Simply Southern collection for $50. They do have another one here with that pinstripe design. This one has Santa Claus embroidered with like a big patch on the front though. That one is really neat. But so many different items here, part of the Simply Southern collection. Merry and bright embroidered on the front of that one. Here is a long sleeve graphic t-shirt with a bunch of graphics with Santa for $40 a piece. And it looks like they even have some brand new tumblers. Look at the beadworking on this one with like the pearls and the rhinestones. This one definitely screams Dollywood. These are $50. And then right up ahead, how cool is this little set where you get the mug and the three-piece set here with the nail file. Actually has a bunch of nutcrackers. Even more Simply Southern graphic t-shirts. This has some cowgirl boots with holly berries. It says Christmas Club at the bottom. Let's see the old price of Rooney. That one is, let's see here, $27 for that. They do have a long sleeve shirt. This one has like a big Christmas tree on the back. The pink definitely screams Dollywood with a ribbon and bows. It does say Simply Southern collection at the bottom. And they do have a really cool pullover hoodie. This one's just embroidered with some cowgirl boots on the front. And then going down the side, you have some cowgirl boots embroidered. Let's actually make our way over towards Lightning Rod. Check the posted wait time for that attraction. But right outside of Red's Drive-In, you can get burgers, wraps, French fries. They have that decorated really beautifully for Christmas with some blow molds of Santa Claus. You have some elves. And literally right over on the opposite side of that, check out this, let's see here, do the Jingle Bell Rock with the reindeer. You got some Christmas bells on the bottom, so some cool photo ops over here. Okay, so I'm actually just making my way over towards Lightning Rod. So it is currently open right now, but normally there's like that TV screen over on the right hand side where we'll share like the posted wait time. Looks like the screen is dark today, just like the other day, but Lightning Rod is open and operational. Normally everybody kind of like runs to this attraction as soon as the park opens though. Definitely one of the coolest roller coasters at Dollywood. Let's actually make our way over towards the Dolly Parton experience, where you can actually tour one of Dolly Parton's tour buses. Really cool, completely complimentary with your ticket. It doesn't look like there's literally any line to get inside that today. And then over here, like this whole area is very, very quiet today by the Dolly Parton experience. But you're gonna see lots of things decorated really beautifully for Christmas time, like these street posts with the ribbon and the garland. I love this section of the theme park. Also over this area is one of our personal favorite Christmas shows. You could see Heidi Parton's Christmas to Remember. The show times are at 12, 2, and 4 p.m. You'll just come over here by the Dream Song Theater, come over to the left-hand side and get in line. But that is a really nice Christmas show. And of course, definitely take a moment to take your picture right in front of the awesome Christmas tree. All of the pink tones. This is also lit during daytime, but looks really special at nighttime. Another one of those awesome photo ops for the holidays at Dollywood. Even the street posts here are decorated really beautifully for the holiday season. Get a load of these butterflies that they have mounted. There's all like little twinkling lights on the inside. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out to Dollywood. We got to do a whole park tour today. We got to see so many cool things, some live music, lots of really awesome merchandise, and everything is decorated so beautifully for Christmas time. Again, they're doing like a whole theme park Christmas design for Smoky Mountain Christmas. I absolutely love it. Different sections of the theme park has lots of beautiful Christmas lights, photo op, and don't also forget the Peppermint Valley. That's located over at the county fair. You definitely want to head over there at nighttime though. It's a whole basically like Christmas light display where that section is really beautiful with some really awesome red and white Christmas lights. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.